everybody! So today we're going to make tie-dye matzah covers for your Seder table. Now this is going to be a little bit messy. So let's see what I did. Let's look at my table. Okay everybody, so first you see that I have a nice tablecloth down. You can use old towels or newspapers, but you want something that can protect your table just in case so that it doesn't get dirty. I also have an old t-shirt that I don't need anymore. I have some scissors. I have rubber bands. I have a plastic bag. I have food coloring. I have one big bowl and some little bowls. You can use regular bowls. I just happen to have paper. And I have white vinegar. And I have the Sharpie that I'm not even going to. So first I'm going to take my t-shirt and cut out the shape of my matzah cover. You can also use a pillowcase if you have one, or an old white sheet. So I'm going to use my Sharpie and I'm going to draw how big I want my matzah cover to be. I'm going to say it's about a rectangle. It's going to be about this big. That seems just about right for my matzah cover. Now, after I drew how big I want it to be, I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut it out. This may take a few minutes because cutting through fabric can be tricky. You might need your mommy and daddy's help with this. But you cut along the lines to create your matzah cover. I'm going to cut out my t-shirt like this. And I'm going to cut all the way around to cut out my matzah cover. So we'll be back when I'm done, okay? So now everybody can see that I cut out my matzah cover, and here's my old t-shirt. I even have more fabric if I wanted to make another one, or if my brother or sister wants to make one. But here's the one that I'm going to use right here. It's my nice big matzah cover. All right, next we need to make a bath for our fabric. This will help it so that the colors stay in the fabric and are nice and bright. So to make the bath, I'm going to need my big bowl, my vinegar, and some water. I'm going to put in equal parts vinegar and water and soak this in it for 30 minutes. That's a long time. So I'm going to get it all ready. First, I'm going to put my matzah cover in. Then I'm going to add in my vinegar. I'm going to add in a little vinegar here. Then I'm going to go fill it up with some water too. And I'm going to let it soak for 30 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, here's my bath. See, I have vinegar and water inside my bowl. It's about equal parts vinegar and water. That means if I put half a cup of vinegar, I put half a cup of water. I didn't measure it. It can be pretty close. It's not an exact science. Now I want to make sure that my matzah cover is fully covered, and I'm going to wait 30 minutes. And that is a long time. So I'm going to come back when it's all done, and then we'll get tie-dyeing. Okay, now that my matzah cover is all done with its bath, I'm going to take it out. I'm going to give it a little squeeze to make sure it's not all drippy. And I'm going to go put the bowl off to the side and dump out the water later. And make sure that I clean up after. Now I'm going to lay out my matzah cover on the table like this. Now what I need for this step is my rubber bands and my matzah cover. I'm going to start from the middle, have a rubber band ready, and I'm going to lift it up from the middle. Be careful not to take my tablecloth with it. And I'm going to put on a rubber band like that. See? Now I'm going to take another rubber band. And I'm going to go add another one. The more rubber bands you have, the more white you will have on your tie-dye. So you don't need it to be super perfect. You can put as many rubber bands as you want. You could put one, but then you won't have as much tie-dye. You could put 3, and then you'll have some tie-dye. You could put 4, as many as you want. So here I put the rubber band here. Try not to break my rubber band. And I'm going to put one more rubber band on the end. I'm going to take a big one. So now my matzah cover is all ready for the next step. So I'm going to go clean up my rubber bands and dump out my water and come back and get ready to tie-dye. Okay, so now for this next step, I need my bowls, my little bowls, not my big bowls, and I filled them a little bit with water. And I'm gonna need my food coloring. I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna put some colors in each. I have red, I have blue, I have green, and I have yellow. And if I wanted to make colors that I don't have, I can always mix. Like if I want purple, I can do red and blue. I have green, but I can make orange with red and yellow, but I'm just gonna go with the colors I have. So I'm gonna add some drips into my water. I'm gonna add 3 drips. The more drips you add, the more vibrant your water will be. The more vibrant your colors, the brighter your colors will be. I'm gonna mix it up. 1, 2, 3. Mix it up, mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. You could use a little spoon for this if you want. I'm mixing it up. Here's my red. Oop, I did 4 by accident. That's okay. This is where we get messy. If I was wearing, if I had a smock, I'd be wearing one, but I don't have one. Let's see. Are these colors as bright as I want them? I want them nice and bright so that I can see them when they go on my matzah cover. Okay, I have all my colors ready and I have my matzah cover. So here's what you do. You're going to dip in the colors by section. So I'm gonna start with the top and I'm gonna dip it in the red. I hold it in, I make sure it gets nice and wet. It's not as bright as I want. If I want it pink, I could do that. I want it a little brighter, so I'm gonna add more red. You can make it as bright as you want. It just depends how much food coloring you put in. Now I'm gonna do the green. I'm gonna fold it. I'm gonna get that little section right there. I'm gonna put some in the green. I'm gonna put it in the green, so now I have red and green on my matzah cover. Next, I'm gonna use some blue. I think I want this to be a lot more blue, so I'm gonna add more food coloring. The more color you add, the brighter your colors. So let's see, will that make my blue more blue? Now look at that. That's some serious blue going on. Now I'm gonna do the back part of my yellow. I get the feeling I'm gonna need more color in my yellow. You want a lot of color so that it can be seen on your matzah cover. All right, that's some yellow. Squeeze it, I don't want it to get too dirty. See, my hands are gonna start turning colors. If you don't want that to happen, you can wear rubber gloves. I think it's okay. There's a little green there, that's okay with me. Put some more green on this part, some more red on this part. All right. Now this is what it looks like right now. Now here's the hard part. I have to wait 1 whole day before I can open it. Is that crazy or what? I'm gonna have to wait a long time before I can open it and look at it again because I need to wait for the colors to set so it can stay inside. So now I take my plastic bag. I'm gonna put it down on my tablecloth. I'm gonna open up my bag and I'm gonna put my tie-dye matzah cover in my plastic bag. And I'm gonna close it. And it's gotta stay in there for 8 hours, so I'm gonna leave it in until tomorrow. And we'll open it up tomorrow and see what it looks like. So I'll be back later, okay? So now my matzah cover is in the bag and it's gonna wait for me for 1 whole day. My hands are a little bit yellow because I didn't wear any gloves, but that's just what happens. And soon we will have a beautiful tie-dye matzah cover that we can use at our Pesach Seder. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.